yet, and it's going to make this weapon even more devastating. Step 4 is to make a ton of holy arrows, or less preferably, jester's arrows. Holy arrows take a bit of patience to make, requiring 3 pixie dust and 1 unicorn horn per 200 arrows, but they are a key component in making the battle with the destroyer an absolute breeze. They pair fantastic with the Daedalus Stormbow and work especially well against the destroyer. If you can't seem to get your hands on holy arrows, jester's arrows can be used. It'll just take much longer to kill a destroyer, and you might find yourself struggling more than if you would have just used holy arrows. Honestly, I strongly advise you to go the extra mile and craft up some holy arrows. They're just that much better. So, you got all of your arrows crafted, which leads us to step 5, which is building up super high and making a sky bridge. Make sure you build up at least 150 blocks or sometimes even more so that the destroyer won't be able to reach you, only the probes will. Also be sure to open up your bridge with some platforms so that your arrows can fly right down through your bridge and strike the destroyer. We are on the very last legs of this. Step 6 is going to be getting your potions and your healing ready. Be sure to grab all of your potions that could benefit you in this battle, such as health potions, iron skins, endurance, or wrath and rage potions. Be sure to throw down some bonfires and maybe even some heart lanterns on your platform for the extra healing buffs. These really come in handy when you're dealing with those pesky probes the destroyer hurls at you. The 7th and most satisfying step of this all is going to be to summon and kill the destroyer. You can summon him with a mechanical worm, which is made of 6 rotten chunks of vertebrae, 5 iron or lead bars, and 6 souls of night. Shoot down through your platform to hit the destroyer, and make sure to kill those probes as they come up, because it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed by them. As you can see, the holy arrows combined with the Daedalus Stormbow make this an absolute breeze. The combination of the overhead strikes combined with the fallen stars absolutely shred the destroyer. In no time at all, victory is ours. Celebrate and collect your loot.
EXEs or something. I had so much garbage or something. I had so much garbage on my computer. It was actually insane. There was definitely someone spying on my computer, and I feel so sorry for them.
So when he stumbled upon this VTech hacking forum, he became fascinated with the community. So he picked one up at his local store. So after a few weeks of messing around with it, he discovered the tablet talked to a website pretty often, planetvtech.com. Now, there's really nothing out of the ordinary with that, but when he checked the site, he kind of noticed a pretty big problem. Planet VTech was using Adobe Flash for its login form. Let me put this in perspective. Flash has been banished from the internet in 2020 because it is riddled with exploits and vulnerable to SQL injections. Now, for those that don't know, SQL injections are like one of the biggest security threats for a website online. But what is it? Now, let's say you fill out an online form, and instead of typing in your name like a good boy, you're a bad boy this time, and you put a piece of malicious code, a SQL injection. Now, once you hit enter, the site will take that piece of code as a command for the database rather than just a piece of data. And this allows the hacker to steal, modify, or add data to the entire database of that site. So we're talking emails, credit cards, phone numbers, passwords. Now, today there's lots of tools to protect yourself against these attacks, but at its most basic level,
that is like the worst thing I think I've ever seen from a computer company. The fact that you can like get hacked just because someone puts like XD as their username.
To perform a SQL injection, the website must have a vulnerable input page. And in that case, Adobe Flash is honestly probably the worst thing you could possibly have. So seeing how vulnerable the site was to SQL injection, Slipstream looked through his own script.
No! He's using the 4chan lingo in my chat. No! He's using the buzzwords. No!
Scripts that he had to execute SQL injections. And he could try one on the site, though if he was, he would be committing a federal crime, and he would probably risk his pretty good job that he had. But he thought he probably shouldn't even try, because VTech has to have their security on point, right? Nope. As a 21-year-old kid with his brain not even fully developed, he loads it up and hits enter on the script. Bam!
Holy f***, I have root. That was easy. What can I find?
AKA Slipstream, a 21-year-old kid, had complete access to VTech's network. And he couldn't believe it, a $2 billion company with an open door to their backend. Now,
I will never understand how these billionaire companies will always have the worst and easiest possible backdoors into every single like facet. I will never understand it. It's always like they've got like god tier security and stuff, but then when it comes to like a single exploit, do they not hire like security professionals to try and crack their site or something?
Now, at this point, Slipstream should have just left the network and alerted VTech of the security gap, and then hopefully they would have forgiven him for hacking in, but he didn't do that. Now, let's remember, 21-year-old half-developed brain. So he's in the network and he starts snooping around, and he finds several databases, and they're all big. I mean, we're talking gigabytes of data, which seemed pretty important. Now, he didn't have time to actually look inside and see what they were, so we thought steal now, and he'll check it later. So he clones everything he can find, and then quickly disconnects from planetvtech.com. Now, once the adrenaline wore off, Slipstream had just realized he had committed a federal crime, and a pretty big one at that, stealing the data of over 4,833,670.
This just reminds me of the guy who got the gold disc copy of, what was it, World of Warcraft or something, and then he gave it back. He gave the gold disc back, and everyone called him a pussy, but it's like, if he didn't give it back, he would have been sued. His family would have been sued. His children would have been sued for the rest of their life. There was a gold disc of a game. Oh, StarCraft. That's it. Yeah, StarCraft. Guy finds StarCraft source code and returns it to Blizzard. Gets free trip to BlizzCon. So he found the source code, the original cut of the game, right? And he posted it, and then he returned it to Blizzard. And again, everyone called him like such a bitch boy. It's like, why'd you do that? Why didn't you keep it? But it's like, if he didn't return it to Blizzard, you're going against Blizzard. Like, you would have actually been sued into oblivion, dude. There was no way that he was going to get around that. His family would have ended up like looking like the Joker extras or something.
On the dark web, your data goes for $65 a pop, so times that's $314 million. Even if he was to make 100th of that, that's a pretty nice payday. But Slipstream wasn't in it for the money. It was just his curiosity. And when that curiosity led him to take a closer look at the stolen trove of data, a pit grew in his stomach. Because this wasn't your average data breach. It was the data of children. We're talking full names, email addresses, questions, home addresses, who their parents are, what's their address, everything. Essentially, anyone with access to this database could say, here is 7-year-old Tom Beck with his dad, Mark Beck. They live at 123 Oakview Lane. His password is 456. Their security question is, what's your dog's first name? Answer, Rex. markbeck@hotmail.com.
Imagine if the hacker just like sold all this info to China. He would have actually made like billions from all of that data.
But the scariest part of all of this was the thousands of messages and videos and pictures of children who had used the tablet. It was essentially the data for anyone who had ever registered with VTech, which is a $2 billion company. Now, Slipstream just couldn't believe it, that he had just taken
I have never heard of VTech in my life. Is it like an iPad for kids?
the identities of children. So he had 3 choices at this point. Number 1, sell the data. Number 2,
He could literally have sold it to China or Russia and made billions. The genius part is companies do this shit like every day. They sell like all of your data, all of your location, your name, your address, everything. But because he's not a company, he's going to go to jail.
about the security gap and maybe they'll fix it. Or number 3, tell the media about VTech's security gap and then they'll have to fix it. Now, weeks later, Lorenzo, a reporter at Motherboard, receives an encrypted message from an unknown number. It was a hacker who wanted to remain anonymous and hand over the database of 4.8 million accounts from a children's tablet company, VTech. Now, this hacker had made it clear that he had never sold or was going to sell this data. He said, quote, I just want these issues made aware and fixed, he said. But most important of all, the hacker wanted him to break this story. Now, for Lorenzo, the hardest part wasn't writing the article about this. He needed to verify that this even happened, because any story about a data breach could just tank a company's stock and lose them millions of dollars. So yeah, you better make damn sure that you do your due diligence on this. Now, for Lorenzo to verify this, one person came to mind.
I'm amazed this guy wasn't like assassinated after this.
Troy Hunt. Now, he's known as the data breach expert, the creator of HaveIBeenPwned.com. It's where you can check to see if your personal data has been compromised. So this guy knows his. So Lorenzo sends him all of the VTech files, and the minute Troy opens them up, he is astounded by how bad the whole thing is. The identities of 200,000 children who were on average 7 years old. 4.8
Did he use Ryan's toy review as a picture for the kid?
on average.
I do not want to imagine
children who were on average.
how much money. Hang on. Ryan's toy review. 100 million. 100 million? It's more than that. It's more than that. He earned 11 mil between 2016 and 17. Nah, he made more than that. He made way more than that. He earned 22 million from products and videos in 2018. Yeah, that's madness. I like how right next to him is Jeff Bezos and Eminem.
4.8 million customer email addresses with their corresponding unencrypted passwords. Now, the passwords weren't stored in plain text, but what's called hashed with MD5. Now, MD5 is a cryptography algorithm that's been broken for about 20 years, meaning that all of these passwords could be cracked easily within minutes. But then that didn't even matter because the secret questions and answers for the whole password recovery were stored in plain text, meaning anyone could just reset the password and use that information for other accounts tied to that email. Now, this was bad, but he needed...
This just reminds me of phone companies. If you guys don't remember, I think H3H3 did a video years ago saying he got hacked because what people would do, like hackers, to spoof you and get into your shit is they would call up your phone company and pretend to be you because phone company security is the biggest dog shit ever. Like I tried to hack myself once, right? I called up my phone provider and you know how they do a security check? It's like, can you confirm your date of birth, your address? I just said to them, I don't know any of that. I just know that I'm in the UK. And then the woman on the phone goes, okay, that's fine. And then she just lets me in. She let me into my own account. It was just insane. If you guys want to protect yourself, Google Authenticator app is really good for that shit. Or a USB key. You kind of need that shit, honestly, for like standard now. Because phone numbers just aren't trusted.
To make sure, how was this data even real? Because there is a thing as fabricated data breaches. Now, Troy's website, Have I Been Pwned, allows users to notify them when their email's in a data breach. Now, this is like a massive repository of every data breach that has ever happened. So he cross-examined the VTech database, the Have I Been Pwned database, and he finds 18 emails that have been involved. So he reaches out, and it's a pretty big stretch, and he emails them asking for some help. If they'd be willing to verify some non-sensitive data, you know, where they live at, and if they had a VTech account. And all he could do now was just wait. But thank God, because within 24 hours, 6 people respond back.
Yes, that's my data. No doubt about it.
So it looked like all the signs
She's
were
just
pointing to
PewDiePie's
this data
face.
being real. But it even gets worse, because even though there were tens of thousands of children's photos and video files, they were all encrypted, that same database they were in had the decryption keys for all of it, meaning it didn't even matter. VTech had up so bad. So with Lorenzo having the full confidence that this breach, the whole thing happened, now he had the mission of trying to tell VTech about this incident. And I say mission because you think for a $2 billion company, that'd be a little bit easy. Nope, emails referring him to this guy, telling him to call here, telling him to leave a voicemail over here, back and forth, and then finally, after a couple of days, he finally got a hold of someone. And they said, on November 14th, an unauthorized party accessed our VTech customer data on our Learning Lodge App Store customer database, and we were not aware of this unauthorized access until you alerted us. Wow, that's how bad it was. They didn't even know that it even happened. So just days later, November 27th, VTech then sends out this super watered down press release.
Obviously didn't have malware bytes installed for that one. Like, bro, just get McAfee or something. Like, I get it, he's dead, but just get like a McAfee antivirus or something. Jesus, like, so stupid.
Everyone about the hack, but they never mentioned how many accounts were compromised, that nothing was even encrypted, or that even their kids' data was involved. But thank God, because the next
They might as well have just sent a letter out to the family saying, okay, so your kid's name and address and your name and address has all been leaked online, but it's okay because Google technically does that anyway, but it's legal.
day, Motherboard releases their article about the breach and reveals what actually happened. And man,
Wait, Vice did an article that wasn't about porn or drugs? Holy shit, Jesus.
reveals what actually happened. And man, people were pissed.
The hackers took names, personal details, pictures children had uploaded, and chat messages between them and their parents. The only good news is the hacker doesn't seem to
No.
want to publish it.
They got a picture of every single parasitical fan.
in the chat log, which is really
No.
unsettling information.
What's the one thing that parents should know about this hack?
Probably everything they have given VTech has been compromised.
Front page news around the world.
Well, honestly, mate, just to tell you, I think you're completely fact. Everything's been fucking leaked, cunt.
Everyone was running the story. They were just dumbfounded that a children's toy company could make such a stupid mistake when it came to the data of their kids. Now, VTech had to make a tough choice because they were going to shut down all.
I just wouldn't trust my kid on like an iPad or anything with a camera. Like, I remember seeing this picture of Mark Zuckerberg and he had a sticker that went over his laptop. Yeah, there it is. So there's this laptop here and you can see that he's put tape over his webcam. This is the CEO of Facebook and he's put tape over his webcam. Yeah, it really just goes to show like the people that run this tech just don't even like trust it themselves. What the fuck is this? Do you ever dream of this man? Every night all over the world, hundreds of people see this face in their dreams. If this man appears in your dreams too, if you have any information that can help us, please identify him. You know the worst thing is, I don't even think that's edited.
So the day after they stated they got hacked, they said the hack was actually way worse than anyone ever said. That those 200,000 accounts of kids, it was actually 6 million children that were hacked.
Why are so many kids on iPads, bro? 6 million. He went for the pentakill. Oh my god.
Wild. So for those 2 months while VTech servers were down and they're getting the much needed security upgrades, they have another surprise in store for all of the parents. They update their website terms of service. God, this is so bad.
Is VTech dead now? Because this looks like Neopets or something. Like the layout of this website is so old. Does it still look like that now? VTech. Wow, this website looks terrible. The layout of this website, it's like one of those websites you'd make at school to learn web design when you were like 13. It looks slightly better than what it was in here, but not by much.
They update their website terms of service. God, this is so bad. You acknowledge and agree that any
The VTech hack was in 2015. So in 7 years, they've aged their website by 1 year.
information you send or receive during your use of this site may not be secure and may be intercepted or later acquired by unauthorized parties. Dude. In other words, if VTech ever gets hacked again, it's the customers have no ground for complaining because they already said it wasn't secure. Like, how is that? So then at that point, the government started to ask questions because you can't be saying stuff like this about their security. Senators would write public letters asking if they sold the data to anyone or did they collect data on kids that were under 12. Okay, real quick. So while I'm editing,
I don't understand why like US senators always look so crusty. Is there like a single US senator that's under like the age of 80? They always look so crusty. Like, why would you get a guy that's in the last years of his life and then take like a 4K picture where you can see every single crevice and canyon and wrinkle on their face?
Okay, real quick. So while I'm editing this video, I found something wild I had to share. So Senator Joe Barton, who wrote this letter to VTech, strangely
That man of crust.
enough, had his own data leaked on the internet a year later. And by data, I mean private photos and text messages.
Oh my god.
God, he's a big boy. Let's just say Joe Barton isn't a senator anymore.
Wait, what was that?
Had to share.
That went straight over my head.
Senator Joe Barton, who wrote this letter to VTech, strangely enough, had his own data leaked on the internet a year later. And by data, I mean private photos and text messages.
Did he cover his penis with the Twitter logo?
God.
I want to see you so bad right now, deep and hard.
God, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
Let's just
could be worse.
say Joe Barton isn't a senator
Could be
anymore.
worse.
Because VTech didn't just violate...
That's probably the most vanilla message I've ever seen. I was just waiting for this guy to say it was like he was messaging a child or something.
Their customers, they violated COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule. And the government said that, number one, they failed to encrypt the data of 6 million children. And then number two, they never told the parents that their children's data would even be
How much do they have to pay? I really hope the fine they had to pay was a fat one, but I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be a fat fine. Considering VTech is still around today, it probably wasn't a lot of money.
Insane to think about today. For a company as big as VTech, $2 billion, the FTC would settle with them for $650,000.
Is that it? $650K. What XQC makes in a day? And they really said that that's a lot.
Or to put it a little differently, 10 cents a child. That's what your child's data is worth to the government. But the best part is VTech didn't have to admit or deny any wrongdoing. Just a real slap on the wrist. So what's VTech up to these days? Well, they're killing it. They just came out with their Kitty Buzz 3 phone, baby monitors, webcams for kids. They're doing just fine. Would I buy anything from them? Probably not. Now, Slipstream had laid low after he talked to Lorenzo, and kinda no one really heard from him. And then just 29 days after this whole ordeal, the English police finally tracked down and arrested a 21-year-old man and seized all of his...
I like how this guy making this video, he's using Cressida Dick as one of the police, right? She's a real policewoman. She's the superintendent or the commissioner of the UK police, which is like she's the head of the police. Like no one's above her in the police. It's like the highest role you can have. And she got fucking fired. I mean, she had to step down, but she basically got fired. So I just find it funny that he's using her as an example.
His assets. His crime, hacking in the VTech. Now, the police at the time didn't even state his name.
Don't use her again.
A photo of him. But the
she doesn't work at the police anymore.
Because for that unknown hacker Slipstream, well, today we actually know his name. Zamus Clark. Now, 1 year after the hack, now at 22 years old, the English police stated he was given a formal adult caution. Now, don't worry, I had to look it up. I don't know what it was either. It's like a first-time offense where you admit guilt, but you're not prosecuted, and you're pretty much let off the hook. And honestly, he got pretty lucky, because even if VTech had no valid excuse for being vulnerable to SQL injection, like no one really does today, just a hacker accidentally causing damage to where they had to shut down all of their servers for 2 months and lose out on millions of dollars, they could have pinned that him. See, a good analogy for what he did is he brought a loaded gun into the TSA checkpoint and fired it off into the air. He didn't harm anyone, but he still committed a crime. Now, you would think that getting a slap on the wrist and a chance at life again would be some kind of deterrent from illegally hacking people. But no. So just 2 years later, Slipstream gained access into Microsoft's internal servers where he stole over 43,000 confidential files. We're talking...
It's like, I got caught hacking, but I did it for the greater good to warn children. I will now do a real hack for real, Lamau.
Confidential copies of pre-release Windows, betas of games, the works. And then he uploaded a piece of malware onto the network.
Oh, for fuck's
and then
sake,
he was arrested a week
yeah,
later.
I wonder why. I wonder why. Like, yoinking the data, I guess you could just have some white hat hacker cope or something, right? But it's like, and then I gave them aid. Now,
Clark was bailed out immediately, but he was given no computer restrictions, and then guess what he did? He went to go hack into the Nintendo internal network and he stole 2.5 terabytes from Nintendo. We're talking linked games, source codes. It is the biggest leak ever.
Well, honestly, like, hacking Nintendo is probably the least eventful thing ever. The entire list of games will just be Mario Party 39 or some game with rabbits, Rayman raving rabbits. Literally, Nintendo be like, we've released the same game 7 times in a row, and somehow people keep buying it.
But the craziest thing is he was never...
What? Guys, what? I hacked Nintendo servers and they're doing Splatoon 4? What?
incarcerated because he's autistic and they were concerned of that making him a target while he was in prison. So in 2019, at 24 years old, Zamus Clark, Slipstream, would admit to hacking into Nintendo and Microsoft and stealing confidential information. So in the middle of editing this video,
I just kind of realized how useless it'd be to hack video game companies, right? Like Microsoft, I get it, but not Xbox. Even though it's owned by Microsoft. You hack into Xbox, you find out they gave up on Halo and it's got no games. You hack into Sony for the PS5, you realize it's got no games. You hack into Steam, you realize it's got no good games. You hack into Nintendo, and then you realize they've got about 7 games coming out, and they're all the exact same game. Like 6 of them would be Pokemon, and 1 of them would just be Zelda.
kept coming across these North Korean PowerPoints about surveillance technology, but the craziest thing was Slipstream's name was credited in all of them, along with his Twitter handle. Now, I thought this didn't
Someone's coping in chat, take that back. Okay, found the PS5 user. PS5 user, address me now. What games does the PS5 have that the PC will not later get? Explain to me right now, young man. Explain. You have Ratchet and Clank, which is a remake of a 2002 game, and you have Demon Souls, which is a remake of a 2008 game. That's it. That's all you got. Last of Us is coming to PC. Like, I'm not doing a PC Master Race Reddit bit. The PC Bloodborne. Okay. Yes. Fucking hate when people bring up the Bloodborne argument because I can't counter it. It's a PS4 game. Like, we get it, bro. I don't know how to counter this. When they start shilling Bloodborne, I actually don't know how to counter it. I get stun locked. Gran Turismo, it's on PC, probably. And if it isn't, who cares? this a driving game? Can't even get out the car.
Really makes sense. I mean, Slipstream is from England, but what the hell would he know about North Korea? So I contacted one of the researchers on this PowerPoint, and they led me to an article from 2015.
What do you mean classic Pyro L? Enjoy paying monthly to play... Enjoy paying monthly to play your fucking game at 30 FPS.
Now, a North Korean news agency interviewed Slipstream, and you may be wondering why. Because Slipstream hacked into North Korea in 2015. Now, he didn't just hack in. He went in and he stole the only version that we have ever seen of Red Star OS, which is like their operating system that they have.
I saw someone install Red Star OS, and Red Star OS looks like it looks like the very first iPod ever made. It looks like the interface for that. Looks like it was made in like Windows XP.
Now let me put this in perspective on how absolutely insane this is. People had only seen screenshots of this operating system. No one had ever seen a copy until Slipstream hacked in and stole it and put it out there for everyone.
I like how he puts it on Reddit. The first place he puts it on is Reddit, by the way.
For free to download.
Yeah, we gotta keep this hush-hush because Korea might be pissed off. Let me put it on Reddit.
Absolutely.
It's alright, 10 cent, put like half the stocks in, it's fun.
Insane. Now, if you're interested in seeing Red Star OS in action, I do recommend Mudahar's video, link down below. So let me just sum up Slipstream's career real quick. He hacked in the VTech. He then hacked into Microsoft and stole 43,000 confidential files. He then hacked into Nintendo and caused...
He hacked 43,000 files, and every single file was just 343 Studios saying how they gave up on Halo.
43,000 confidential files. He then hacked into Nintendo and caused the biggest data leak in Nintendo's history. And then he hacked into North Korea and stole their operating system, all before the age of 24. So
He's the GTA 6 hacker. Has there been any update on the GTA 6 hacker? Because I thought he was from Dubai or Saudi. Apparently the kid's British. He's like 16 or something, right? Genshin Impact is trash. I don't think Genshin Impact was mentioned at all in this video or in stream chat. I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Data are no longer confined to just what we deliberately share with companies.
FBI caught the hacker. I mean, he got caught in the UK, so he's completely fine. In the UK, you could literally be a mass murderer, but as long as you're under 18, like, the government will protect you. He will never have his identity revealed. We will never know who he is because the UK does not like naming kids. It really is against that.
All of these devices store and transfer
because they worry for the kid's safety, even though that guy's probably just gonna get fucking annihilated by lawsuits by Rockstar and Take-Two forever.
meant huge quantities of data, location, habits, patterns, fingerprints, walking speed. And the scariest thing about all of this is that biometric data carries a new level of risk. Unlike passwords, you can't just change your fingerprint once you've been compromised. Now, companies state that our data is the most valuable asset for them. But when there's a
I saw someone fake a fingerprint once on an iPhone by using a hot dog. Do you guys want to see that? Plot twist, it was his penis. The trolley problem is a fictional scenario that there are 5 people tied to a train track with a train barreling towards it, but you can stop it by flipping a switch. But doing so leads the train onto another track where 1 person is tied, so you would directly be responsible for 1 person's demise. This concept is so stupid that they made an entire game about it. A game that progressively gets worse over time, and every choice you make is the wrong one. So yeah, enjoy.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content.
Thank
horror,
goodness.
or
I was worried there was
Please
going to be
take
like a
your
train
time.
jump scare.
Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
I'm such an 8-year-old. Okay, okay, you know what? There you go, chat. Just for you. The signature will be the date that you guys keep spamming, okay? There you go, you win. There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the track are 5 people unable to move.
So you're just going to do nothing?
Yeah, lol.
Usually we don't expect candidates to let 5 people die on their first day.
I mean, I didn't do it,
We'll
though.
give you the benefit of the doubt on this.
I didn't do
Just
it.
think a little more.
I was
about getting
simply
involved
a
next
observer. Exactly, no, it's based. I am actively killing someone by switching the tracks. If 5 people die, I didn't do anything. And you know what the best thing is? This woman, this hag, she would have sat there and gone, oh, so you're just going to kill someone. You're just going to kill someone on your first day. First-degree murder. You're the one that's pulling the lever, sweetie.
Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world.
She's going to die in the next
Polly's
scene, I know.
destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital. I wonder if any of the 5 are children. Or maybe all of them.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah, fuck it. They die again, lol. The kid lives! She'll be a doctor. She'll save them.
The dictionary definition: to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for those 5 deaths?
Like she's crying that we save Greta Thunberg, by the way, chat. I don't understand what this woman wants, like what her priorities are. He looks like the Giga Chad meme. you know when they do the edits of the Giga Chad to just make him
You
fat?
don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that
Look at him, man. Look at him. It's literally the Giga Chad fat meme. Okay, we're doing this for Tyrone. There's no way we're gonna let a good man die.
You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path.
Nah. No, we watch.
Tyrone off the bridge?
No, we no.
Let the train hit
We
5
watch.
people.
We simply observe. There's no way. There's no way. Tyrone supremacy all the way. I'm not pushing him.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of the
No! No! They got my boy!
It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. There is a dying dog down on the tracks. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
Oh, shit. That's, You know what I find so funny? I always care more about animals. It's so easy to, like, say you'll kill someone in this trolley problem, but when they bring up a pet, I'd say kill the dog, because it's gonna die anyway. There's no way. And an animal in suffering is one of
Leave
the...
it there, to die alone.
Yeah, I think one of the worst things you can do is watch an animal suffer. If she says now the dog could have lived...
When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes. Instead, you just killed it.
She's such a hag. I'm actually being gaslit. I like how there's no correct option here. She just roasts you either way.
5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley
Kill him.
line, even though signs warn
Kill
them
him.
of the dangers.
Kill him. Just kill him. Straight up kill him.
The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die, or sacrifice the delinquents?
Yeah, we're going for a tactical nuke. Sorry, guys. Tactical nuke. Killed a child. Achievement unlocked. Yes! Yes! Yes!
All right then. I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
Total children killed 5. Dead dog 1. People.
And see what the suits upstairs think.
Total children killed 5, dead dog 1, people killed 15. Great.
It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC is stoic.
A young male is coming from a car accident, needs a transplant. There is only one in the hospital.
We can probably get the heart back off this old boy.
And this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting. He will surely die without it.
Wow, this guy is really old.
Oh, shit.
It'll be an awful waste of a heart if he doesn't survive the operation.
No! Ageism! My nan watches my streams, man. She's gonna kill me.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy? A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
I like how I'm told nothing about this. I've been told the condition. I've been told yeah, kill him. Yeah, whatever. I like just to make sure you've made the bad choice. There's the little Grim Reaper behind you.
Oh, wow. You actually did it. I thought you would have learnt not to kill people.
The narrator's like, you're killing everyone, you insane bastard.
Remember when the furry guy we're watching had that bomb of a song for his outro with all the Valve characters? His popularity only declined after changing the intro. Son Eve 2 is totally going to bring this up when he makes the Pyro Downfall video.
I happily await that video. Horace Nickel was a guy who used to get no views, and now he gets even less views. Can't. 5 patients, each one needs a different organ, but no organs are available. Healthy young traveler for a routine checkup. The organs are compatible. Okay, American logic. We live. They don't have healthcare. It's out of my hands. What do you mean you're not going to pay $25,000 because you had a cough? What do you mean?
5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines.
Oh.
Hopefully that won't be an issue down the road.
Honestly, I don't care that much, but if she turns around and says to me one of them was Tyrone, I would weep.
Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
Oh, this reminds me of that game. That game PewDiePie played, the side-scroller, and you had to keep researching a vaccine, and as soon as you gave up, you'd... Okay, yeah. Do you guys know what game I'm on about? There was a game PewDiePie played years ago, and I think it was called, like, 4 Days to Save the World. One chance, that's it. Yeah, one chance. And in one chance, there's a virus that kills everyone on the planet, and you're researching a vaccine, and if you do anything apart from constantly research the vaccine, you're fucked. So if you go out partying, if you try to treat people instead of just directly researching, it fucks everyone. In the best ending, you get the vaccine, but I think you're like the only person left alive, so it's kind of like an L anyway. That was a good game. That was a really good game. That's the only reason I picked that, by the way. It just reminded me of that.
A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
Yeah, honestly, little kid taking that L. My career was made off bullying, so, yep. I'm bullying that kid into the grave.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
Not white men! Utopia thumbnail. Oh my god!
Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
So will you save the Tesla driver, or save the people that don't own a Tesla? Yeah, I kind of hate Tesla drivers. Sorry.
Current data sets discriminate against minorities and women. How can it work this out if it doesn't deem black women to be people?
What the fuck? I didn't even know race was a thing in this. I thought I was just trying to save as many people as I could.
A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Yeah, I kind of want to see his porn history. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Quite an internet history you have.
Hey, she gets it. Hey. One guy in chat said privacy. One guy.
One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a photo. There isn't much left to go on. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem.
He's back.
Tommy.
He's back, boys.
Twin is a
Yes.
very large villain. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in
Why is he
time.
doing that? Why would you do
He's
that?
standing up on the bridge.
Why would you do
watching.
that?
If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it.
I don't know what to do.
Ideally, he needs medical help.
I don't know what to do. Do I push him? No, I can't push him though. Look at that physique. I can't do it. I can't do it. I stand with Tommy. I stand with Tommy. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
If only you'd saved that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this, otherwise people might think it's all your fault they died. Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations?
Yeah, fuck it. If I made an app, I'd want it to be subscription. I like money.
I don't want to question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but, well, this is awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a ruthless capitalist. Next you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak on that.
The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job?
Oh, not Francis. Chat, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Hiring another 5 to replace them
What do we
is
do?
going to be hard work.
Francis. No, literally, Francis, my beloved. The 5. Yeah, fuck him.
How are we
Get him
going
out.
to function in the short term?
That'll be fun. They could just make some TikToks about it and they'll get a career off it. It's fine. Like, Francis has no one. He lives on his own. Poor guy.
I wouldn't look at the obituaries today. Turns out one of those graduates worked really, really hard to get their job here.
Yeah, but Francis stays. I don't care. Cry about it. Cry about it plus ratio.
Don't you get the feeling that with every new DLC for EU4, nations that received DLCs a while back are getting nerfed in a way? Because like out of all the nations, Denmark, which we're covering today, is now the new personal union master, even stronger than the Austrians, and probably on the same level as the Poles, because they also get massive bonuses for personal unions with their new mission tree. But the Danish mission tree is insane when it comes to personal unions, since the reform after we ratified the Kalmar Union allows you to integrate personal unions ridiculously fast. You don't need to wait for 50 years anymore, and that is a massive game changer in this game, because you can quickly get your dynasty all around Europe to spread, and then eventually you get those unions and integrate them really fast. So boys, Denmark is of course really powerful, it is really fun to play, but it is very different from the other nations in Scandinavia, because despite the buffs that they received, they also have some debuffs in the form of the Swedes being extremely disloyal, and we're gonna try our best to fix the loyalty of the Swedes and the Norwegians at the start of this campaign, as well as we're gonna be navigating through the rest of this mission tree here, with the first and foremost being the fact that we cannot give out the +1 mana privilege, because we need to have 54 crownlands to enact the revoke the privileges. The sooner we do this, the better. So to get 54% crownlands, we need to seize crownlands 4 times and develop provinces a few times. Take note, this does mean that you're going to lose out a lot of mana points, and if you don't want to lose out the mana points, you can give out the +1 mana now and just take a little bit longer to do that mission. But me personally, I think that that mission's worth it, so I'm going to be gunning for it. Another thing I'm going to be gunning for is this other mission here, which requires that I get 100 relations with 4 nations that have mercenary companies. So let's go ahead and try and do that also. Saxony, Hesse would like to ally me. Well, actually, Hesse no more, because they're rival to the Saxons. How about the Teutons? The Teutons also want to ally me. That is a noise. And Groningen, together with Württemberg, will be the 4 allies. To boost that up a little bit more, we're going to give out the religious diplomat that offers an extra 25 relations with every nation in the world that is Catholic, so every Catholic nation, and that means we're up to 85 with these boys, 99 with these, and 100 with the Saxons. So we're almost there. Let's not forget to do our estates first and foremost though. So Gotland owned by the Danes, not a bad idea. We're gonna seize crownlands too. So Denmark has a core on Gotland at the beginning, and we're gonna use that core to reconquer our province on the 11th of December. We're also gonna start building some galleys, because we need 12 galleys, so that means 4 more galleys in order to get claims on the Livonian lands, which we want to also go for before the Muscovites go for. And let's not forget to make the English our rivals, the Poles, I guess. And I would say Novgorod's better than Lithuania when it comes to making them as our rival, since we will be expanding into the Karelian areas as well. We're gonna also be giving the patronage of the arts and the minus 25% advisor cost reduction privileges after we get the advisors, and we get 1 stability also. This way we get our passive prosperity going in our provinces, and the burger loans once we need them. Actually, I think I'm just gonna get them right now, since I do need to recruit more units, and I also need to get some more ships, but might as well use these burger loans. Gonna be hiring the free company in the province of Finn, and if you get a trade efficiency or diplo reputation advisor, that is perfect. If you cannot find one, that is okay. Whatever you can is fine. We're also getting a temporary alliance with the 4th alliance member here, Württemberg, so we can do that German mission that I was talking about, and we're going to be assigning our light ships to the Lübeck node. We will eventually be replacing most of our ships with light ships, but for the beginning part of this campaign, we're going to keep them as galleys, because we will have some wars in which we need to have a decent amount of galleys and ships to transfer our units between the various islands in the Baltic. The Danish have a unique naval doctrine, the Danish Admiralty. It's decent, but go for the merchant navy. It's way better than the 10% admiral cost.
said and done, you'll need the 20 souls of might from the destroyer, a mini shark, which you can buy from the guns dealer for on the very last legs of this. Step 6 is going to be getting your potions and your healing ready. Be sure to grab all of your potions that could benefit you in this battle, such as health potions, iron skins, endurance, or wrath and rage potions. Be sure to throw down some bonfires and maybe even some hardy probes the destroyer hurls at you for lead bars and 6 souls a night. Shoot down through your platform to hit the destroyer, and make sure to kill those probes as they come up, because it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed by them. As you can see, the holy arrows combined with the Daedalus Stormbow make this an absolute breeze. $35 gold. Illegal gun parts bought from the
I mean, at this point, I just let the slime kill it, right? It's like, it's just dead. I'm just gonna let the slime kill it.
For some reason, this multiple shafts strategy reminds me of the empty tower strategy. There are billions. Stall guide 69. Nobody does it better.
What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Bro. Mimic, you just chill down there and die, okay? Here we go, boys. Warning, warning. It's gonna say warning, and it's gonna be a different item than I've currently got. Warning. Warning. Or a mirror, or a mirror. A mirror would be amazing. $77. Okay, almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Literally 1,080 hits. Oh my god. Why did they think it needed to be this tanky, bro? I think Master Mode's a mistake. I think, honestly, Expert Mode is probably going to be the play for hardcore. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so fucking big, cunt. $14G as well, baby.
So due to work I haven't been able to keep up with the stream nearly as much as during my time at uni. How's the new Terraria experience? What's the best run till now? Also chat.
This is probably... I mean, is this the best run? I think we're coming close to the best run now. Well, the thing is, I haven't got any hearts, which is super weird. But I have been progressing in every other way, shape, and form. What if there's a bomb there and he releases the honey and then it's a lava? Oh, a night owl potion, nice. Okay. I'm currently going through ultra mega cancerous zone though to try and progress. Okay, good, good. Be really careful here. Can I walk down here? I can. Can I tempt her in? Get over here?
To the Dono asking how the runs have been, here is a summary.
Okay, you're lagging out by spamming so much. I don't know why it lags out though. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you didn't need to spam that many. And again, the problem is with the TTS. Okay, make sure my cave is... Oh fuck. Perfect, it works.
The guns dealer at nighttime for 20 gold. And lastly, 5 shark fins. Getting the shark fins can actually be quite easy. All you gotta do is head to your nearest beach and make a small cup shape with some blocks. As long as you're in the water, their AI will bring them right to you. Once you have the fins, head on home and craft up a mega shark at an anvil. Lastly, you need to get the best modifier on it, which is Unreal. So head on over to your Goblin Tinkerer and start reforging. Here's a very quick extra tip. This can be extremely tedious without any luck. And as you can see, I had to reforge many times, meaning it may or may not cost a ton of gold for you guys. My tip, if you're low on funds, is to go statue hunting and hook up some wires to them and make a trap. As you can see, my setup is nothing special at all, but it gets the job done. And after some AFKing right underneath it, we raise some more funds to finally get the Unreal modifier. Now that you're done with all of that, you'll be happy to know you've gotten the bulk of the work out of the way. This leads us to step 3, which is to get good ammo. If you have Corruption, you'll want Cursed bullets. If you have the Crimson, you'll want Ichor bullets. Ichor, which is used to craft Ichor bullets, can be dropped by Ichor stickers, while Cursed Flames, used to craft Cursed bullets, can be dropped by Clingers. Both of these mobs are in their respective underground biomes, Ichor stickers in the Crimson and Clingers in the Corruption. Combine one of either the Cursed Flames or Ichor with 150 bullets, which you can just buy from the guns dealer, to make your new top-of-the-line ammunition. This will be refreshing since step 4 is actually quite an easy one, and it's to head on up and extend your sky platform. This is a pretty short and simple step. Just make sure to throw down bonfires and possibly even some more lighting while you're up there. This is where you're going to run back and forth to defeat the twins, so make sure it's lengthy. And while you're at it, I'd recommend either getting some wings or potentially jump boosting items such as Cloud in a Bottle for some extra mobility up there. Also, be sure not to build it too high in the sky. You don't want to be in the space biome since you fall down much slower, and the last thing you want is to be juggled by the twins. They have quite the combos. Having that all done, this leads us to our favorite and our final step, step 5. Let's fight the twins. Slam your best potions, craft up a mechanical eye with 6 souls of light, 3 lens, and 5 of any iron bar, and get on up to your sky platform. Here's the thing with the twins. They are 2 giant eyes, retinator and spasmatism. You can tell the difference by the color of their eyes. Retinator has the red eye and spasmatism has the green one. Retinator is the one that shoots laser beams, while spasmatism is the walking, talking, cursed flamethrower. What you want to do is go directly for retinator and try not to hit spasmatism in the process. You'll want to kill them one at a time, since when their health gets low enough, they'll individually transform and become much more powerful. If you go solely for retinator first and kill him, the fight is practically over, as he's the ranged one. So having that said, shoot the red eyeball first. You don't want to deal with these guys while they're both transformed. Run to and fro, dodge their attacks, and now bask in your glory because you have single-handedly defeated the twins. As simple as that one was, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. This Anyways, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Ah, vabbè. Jo, jsem v práci. To nevím. Ne. Volím je dobře. To nevím. Myslím, že to známe. Jo, jo. Jo, dobrý, je jich hodně. Jo, tak ahoj. Ahoj.
Bang, furnace bit. Wait, I don't think furnace is supposed to go down there. Furnace is supposed to be like here. Yeah, bitch, I got an anvil, I got a furnace. Okay, and now we can make infinity iron. Wait, iron, lead. Oh my god, it's split between iron and lead. Of course it is, dude. 18 damage, 11 damage. It's just NA, bitch. Okay, let me fix this. Let me have this guy. I'm gonna check. Alright. Yo, it's NA, bitch. Get better internet, pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm trying to make pot right now, chat. There it is. I have 3 clay pots. Mate, that's enough.
Asks chat how to get a water bottle. Chat answers it. Quinn doesn't read chat. Quinn remembers how to craft a water bottle like the terraria that he is. Quinn is mad at chat for fucking him over. You can't make this shit up.
Why don't you answer me? Some people, I looked. I asked. I looked, and no one said anything.
What a nice base you have. Makes gulags look like 5-star hotels.
Look at that bitch. Look at that bitch. Okay, blink root.
These terraria streams are awesome. Feels pumpkin man wine time.
Sell demonic cunt. Okay, get this over here. Looking good, looking good, looking real good. Okay, we got my furnace. Okay, we got my blocks. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna set up my shit later. Fuck it.
Nah, made the internet, bitch.
Was it some South African guy? Pretty sure it's like some guy from South Africa or some shit. I think you're literally wrong. Oh wait, iron. Lead. Is this iron skin potion? Invisibility potion. Grants repels where enemies. Enchanted Nightcrawler. Snowball. I think I'm missing like Peace Bloom or some real common ore. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make a fuck ton of we're gonna make a fuck ton of what are we? Iron bars. Boom, and then with that we're gonna put that in there, and then I can craft an iron chest piece. An iron chest piece. What? With my iron chest piece. Iron bar, iron chest piece. It's bug. Maybe need
My friend asked me why I watch your stream. I told him, hey, listen, I like a little testicular torture, okay? He asked why it was CBT. I told him, look, mates, see that really nice base? If he dies, it all goes poof. He understood, and called me a masochist.
Shit. Old big healing potions? 100 life. That would immediately heal me to full. This is 50 life. I mean, let's not do that yet. Let's just leave it. Okay, fishing pole, check. Okay, there's my fishing pole.
Terraria again feels strong, man. Thanks for the content, Quincy. Smile.
Hey. No problem. Chain. Do they have gems or some shit? No. Look at all this shit down here, dude. Look at this fucking free loot. My scrolls are bugged.
Hey Quinn, the stream seems to be frozen for everyone. I can hear you talking, but the screen has just been you
Yeah,
sitting
I don't
in
like...
your base for the past
Until I get money
5
trough.
minutes.
Until I get money trough.
Oh, I see.
Yes! Fuck, bro!
Okay, I got 8 food. Okay, glowing mushroom, that's big, because it means I can craft. I mean, what can I make? So I can make...
Hello, Quan, my glorious leader. I wish you glorious adventures. Stare? Yes, I am staring at you, chat. Stare.
Dirt blocks. Ash blocks. I mean, do I want to keep wood? I'll put wood over here, fuck it. Wood. Acorn. Okay, so I got a fishing rod. Okay, I've got 2 worms, but we're gonna make them big dick worms now. So we're gonna go big dick worm, big dick worm. Perfect. Okay, silver ore goes over here. Wait, maybe silver bars are good for something?
Bob Kahn and Vint Cerf, American computer scientists who developed TCP/IP, the set of protocols that governs how data moves through a network. This helped the ARPANET evolve into the internet we use today. Bitch.
Fuck asked. Can I not make a bow out of this? Okay, I'm gonna use lead. Fuck it. Didn't I have like 100,000 copper? Oh no, I got 110. Okay, we got loads of 10. Oh, so I can make a 10 pickaxe, 10 helmet. Bruh, wait, 10 is fucking... Oh my god. Okay, so wait, what the fuck? I should have to make an iron weapon, surely. Where's my lead? Where's my lead weapon, bitch? My lead weapon, bitch. Oh, I just didn't craft it. Lead bars. Help. Okay, that lead goes there, and now I can make... Oh shit, lead helmet's 3 defense. Fuck. Moonlord leggings. Moonlord leggings are better. Okay, whatever. Although wait, I'm missing my set bonus. So whatever the set bonus is, I'm missing that. Okay, we're just gonna get lead pickaxe for sure, right? No, lead bow. Fuck, I'm gonna go pickaxe. It's faster. Okay, what did we get here? We get a default one, whatever, and a lead bow. Oh my god, I got a terrible one. That's barely an upgrade. I mean, is it even an upgrade at this point? Oh, whatever. Here's what it is, chat. Okay. Let me go to this bitch over here. Where are you at? Sell these real quick. Bombs! Bombs! Where's the bomb guy? Do you not sell bombs? Shit. 4 gold. Hell yeah. Wait, how do I get bombs? I thought this guy sold bombs. Wasn't there a bomb vendor? I'm sure there was a fucking bomb vendor. There's a fucking bomb guy. Wait, what do you need to get the bomb guy? There's definitely the bomb guy, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, I need a fucking different, let's make an ashwood chest. Just leave this bullshit. Okay, it's looking good, boys, it's looking good. Sure we can't craft any potions here. I can just make healing potions, invisibility potions, that's it. Alright, we're gonna go now. Yeah, we're gonna roll out. Damn, I'm missing some basic herbs. It doesn't matter, we're growing other herbs, so okay, let's roll. How much food have I got? I have 6 food left, so we gotta make haste. I have to be on the lookout for worms. Like, worms are gonna be huge. Okay, just I'm constantly scanning, looking for mimics. Jump it. Do not look away. It's a one shot. If he hits me, I'm dead.
progresem udělal.